It's the Backlist Readathon! Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jessie and welcome back to my channel. I look awful. I literally just woke up maybe like probably like an hour ago, but I just got out of bed maybe 5 minutes ago. We're not going to talk about my appearance. We're going to talk about this readathon. I am going to be vlogging my experience during the Backlist Readathon, which actually starts today, which is March 7th to the 13th. And the Backlist Readathon is hosted by my friend Jacqueline, Allie over at Mrs. Dunn Reads, and Bree over Falling for Romance on Instagram. So, if you haven't heard of it, you're probably living under a rock. But basically, there are 5 prompts and a bonus prompt, so 6 of prompts for books that you have to, well, you don't have to, but that you want to try to accomplish during this week. And I'm going to try to do all 6, at least 5. I would really like to at least hit 5 books. So, I did just do a video of my TBR for March and the Backlist Readathon, but I'm just going to go ahead and like tell you very briefly. I'm going to start with the one that I just started this morning, which is The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson, and I am currently on page 37, so not far at all, but this is a really short book. I think it's like under 300 pages, but this one I think has to do with like FBI agents who are taking on this case where they find these women who are being like held captive from this, I think it's a son and a father. I'm pretty sure I've heard that, where they're like keeping these girls in like this like butterfly garden, and they like tattoo these butterfly wings on them as like their collection. And basically there's a lot of trigger warnings for like a lot of stuff. From what I'm gathering, you have our main character, or actually it's 2 characters. You have this FBI agent named Vincent, and then you have this girl named Maya who they're interviewing because she's one of the survivors. And from what I gathered, some of the other girls actually look up to her in some way. And I think that's why they want to know, like, why do they all look up to her for some reason. So, pretty good. Very interesting. The audiobook's really good. It goes in between the FBI agent and the girl so far. So, I'm really, really enjoying this one. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is for the prompt of a recommendation from a book influencer. So, I'm reading this because Gwen has talked about it a lot. So, yeah. The next one is a Backlist that was published before 2017, so I'm reading Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. Not really sure what this one is about. I think I may have said the spoiler in my TBR. I think is what Jacqueline told me. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But this one, again, is a super short book. It's like under 260 pages, or actually maybe even less than that. So very interested for this one. For the middle grade pick, I'm actually going to be reading Fuzzy Mud by LiQWYD, and this one, again, super short book. I'm telling you, I want to hit all prompts. So, this one sounds like it's going to be a really cute middle grade. It's about these 2 kids who are trying to avoid a bully, and I think they get lost in the woods. So, moving into something a little bit lighter, this one is for the Own Voices pick, and I'm going to be reading The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray. And this one has to do with like online dating apps, and like how I think like 2 competitors are like matched with each other. I think it's a hate to love, and I never thought I was a hate to love type of person, but like I'm slowly getting to realize that I kind of like hate to love. So yeah. And for the favorite genre backlist pick, I'm going to be reading Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney, and this one, again, super short book. But this one I will tell you just because it's literally like right here. It says, my name is Amber Reynolds. There are 3 things you should know about me. 1, I'm in a coma. 2, my husband doesn't love me anymore. And 3, sometimes I lie. So I've heard mixed feelings. Like I've heard this one isn't as good, but the ending was like worth it. And then I've heard a lot of people reach out to me saying that they loved this book and they're excited for me to read this one. So I don't know. I think this one might be my next one, but we'll see. I'm going to be a mood reader when it comes to my list. And then for the bonus prompt, it is a Book of the Month backlist. So I have Before She Knew Him by Peter Swanson. And I did start this one a while ago, like before I had my TBR list for the backlist. So I think I only got like 50 pages into it. So call that cheating if you want, but I'm just going to pick up where I left off. But I think this one has to do with like a nosy neighbor, and she thinks her neighbor is a serial killer. That's all I know. So those are my reading plans. I plan to take you guys along. I'm hoping this vlog will be interesting. I'm going to really consider vlogging at major important things. So yeah, that is my reading plans for this week. I would love to hop into it, but my husband and I need to go into town to pick up his truck. So we're going to do that and maybe pick up some breakfast. Also, in case you're curious, I am going to also attempt to do like a mini vlog series on my Instagram, which is at Reading with Jess. There is a highlight on my page. It's called the BL Readathon because I couldn't put the whole thing on there, but I'm also going to be vlogging throughout the week. So make sure you follow me if you want to see more clips of that. So yeah, I'm gonna go see if my husband's finally out of the shower and get this vlog started. Hey, what's up? I actually just got home not too long ago, but I had to drop off my husband at his truck so he can pick it up, and then I did some grocery shopping, went to Walmart, and then also I came home and started a crock pot because we're having potato soup for dinner, which is so good. I found the recipe off TikTok. I'll try to link it in the description if I can. I'll try. But anyways, I got a little bit further into the butterfly garden. I've been listening to the audiobook, so I haven't quite figured out like what page it is. So I'm not sure what page I'm on, but I'm really enjoying this one. But it is so dark and twisted. Like, I didn't realize like how twisted it was. It hasn't like full out like said like exactly what's happening to the girls, and I don't think we're that far into it just because I think our victim or main character isn't experiencing as much. But basically, to give you a rough summary, you have this girl who's calling herself Maya, and basically we have FBI agents who are interviewing her because they have rescued all these girls from this butterfly garden. And basically these girls were all kidnapped. They were tattooed on their back of these like beautiful butterfly wings. And yeah, he kind of like collects these girls as his own like butterflies, and then he like basically tortures them, like rape, basically everything under the sun. They're interviewing her, and from what I've gathered, the other girls who are separated from her are like they kind of notice, like they kind of like turn to her or like look up to her some way. So they're trying to figure out like exactly what's going on. I don't know. It's so dark and twisted, but I'm really enjoying it. The audiobook's really good. It kind of goes in between like the detective's point of view and Maya, which I found out is not her real name, but I'm just going to call her Maya for the sake of the video. Some things I'm not liking. One, there's no chapters. I know it started with part 1, but there's literally no chapters. So I can't tell you how many chapters I've read. I don't know. There's something weird about not ending on a chapter. I'm one of those people where I have to end on a chapter, but oh well. But it does have these breaks where it switches perspectives. The other thing is, I feel like when Maya is talking, I feel like her perspective is most interesting because obviously she's been through a lot. But I feel like every time she speaks, she's either like way in the past in her childhood, or she's in this butterfly garden, or she's like talking about her living arrangements. And I don't know, I would like to see it like in chronological order, but I have no control over that. I'm really enjoying it. The audiobook's great. I would like to at least be halfway through this book before dinner, but I don't know. All right guys, so before we get into an update, I wanted to let you know I have book mail. Yay! So I think I know which book this is. I don't know. I placed quite a bit of an order because I'm doing a few things with my book club. Yes, I got The Perfect Marriage by Genevieve Rose, which I'm super excited about. Apparently this is like a viral book on TikTok or something, so I'm excited. So if you don't know what this one is about, it is about a woman who is a defense attorney, and she is defending her husband because he is the prime suspect of his mistress's murder. Dropping the mic on that one. I don't know. I'm super excited to get to this one. This one just sounds really good. So hopefully after the readathon, I will get to this one. Also from my library, I picked up Shipped by Angie Hockman, and I'm so excited to read this one because it says it's the mixture between The Unhoneymooners and The Hating Game, which I haven't read The Hating Game. It's on my list. I'm just waiting for the library to bring that to me. But I liked the setting of The Unhoneymooners, so yeah, The Honeymooners meets The Hating Game in this clever romantic comedy following a marketing manager who is forced to go on a cruise with her arch nemesis when they're up for the same promotion. This one sounds super cute and I'm so ready for a vacation, and I've been told this one's really good to like take a mental vacation, so I'm excited to read this one. Updates on The Butterfly Garden. I think I'm like 60% into this book. It's one of those books where you can just like completely binge, because like it's only 4:45 and I've read the majority of this book. Like, this book is wild and crazy, and it's weird how the gardener, which is what they refer to the kidnapper as, it's weird how he treats his butterflies. Like, he's like he truly loves them, and it's like more than one girl, let me just put it that way. There's like multiple girls, like 15 to 20 girls, and he's like a middle-aged man. Super weird. But apparently he collects these girls from like 16 to 21 and he kills them after their 21st birthday, because that's like their lifespan or something, and then preserves them in like these like glass walls with their wings showing. It's super weird. And again, I'm having a real hard time like visioning everything, because there's like, I don't know, it's like a crazy garden that they're in. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm liking it, but I don't think it's a 5-star read. And I think that's what Gwen also said. She said it's not a 5-star read, but it's one of those that like sticks with you, and I can completely understand that. So, but it is time for me to fold this huge mountain of laundry and put them away. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back with another update. All right. I just now finished The Butterfly Garden, and I'm gonna give it 4 stars because it was a very easy, I mean, the material in here isn't easy to read, but as far as like reading and following along, it is a very easy read. I binged it in like one day with the audiobook, so I really enjoyed this one. It's pretty messed up with what it is. However, visioning everything, like I had mentioned before, was really hard, but also the ending was a little lackluster for me. Like, it wasn't like the biggest twist I've ever seen in my life, but overall I really enjoyed this one. So I'm excited that I can finally say I've read The Butterfly Garden. So thank you, Gwen, for, you know, recommending this one. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to read next. So I have no idea. I think for my next pick, I'm going to post a poll on Instagram and see what they say. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 of the Backlist Readathon. I just woke up. I actually have to get up to take the dogs out. That's all you got to say. But yes, I've got to go and get ready for work, but I thought I'd give you like an update because I don't think I updated the camera last night. Last night I posted on my Instagram, but I made my husband pick my next book, and he actually picked Fuzzy Mud, which is the middle grade pick. And I got about 3 chapters into that one, and I just wasn't feeling it at that moment. So I think that's the one I'm going to like slowly read, like day by day, like read a few chapters at a time. I did end up finding the audiobook for it, so I think Fuzzy Mud's just going to be the one that I just like read chapter by chapter. But I do have some other news. After realizing I wasn't really feeling Fuzzy Mud, I decided to pick up The Swipe Right by LiQWYD, and I really like this one so far. It's kind of like hate to love / second chance romance. So you have Rihanna Hunter, who owns this matchmaking company, or I guess I should say Crush. She owns like this like dating app, and then she had a fling a few months ago with this guy who she didn't know was a former football player. Well, now he is the spokesperson for her competitor matchmaking app thing. So I don't know. I kind of like the banter, and I don't know, I kind of feel for the guy as well. This is for the Own Voices prompt. I'm not sure if this one 100% fits the prompt, but I think Samson, who is our love interest in the guy, I think his family is like South Pacific slash Asian. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I've heard a few different things mixed out there, but it hasn't been like 100% clear like what, like, to in order to fit like the Own Voices prompt. So I don't know, but I am really enjoying this one very much. I don't know, I really like the audiobook too, because it switches between the guy and the girl, and I do like reading about like hate to love slash second chance romances when you actually do get the guy's point of view. So I'm excited to read this one. I got the first 6 chapters in, so today's going to be a little different. I do have to work and I can't really read as much as I did yesterday, so I will probably not be finishing a book, but I am excited to take you guys along with me. For privacy reasons, I can't really vlog at work, but I will like update you on lunch, because I did pack my lunch last night, so I should be able to like bring the camera and like read. And then after work I do have a gym class, so I'll probably take you guys along with me. I'll probably film on my phone just because it's a little less awkward. Not a lot of people in my personal life know that I do YouTube, so I don't want to make it as awkward or annoying, so I will update you guys on the next update. Hello, I am on lunch and I'm filming on my phone, so because I left my camera at home, so hopefully the quality isn't that bad. I personally think my phone is better quality than my camera sometimes, but yeah. Anyways, I'm on lunch and I'm going to be listening to The Right Swipe, and also my friend Jacqueline was actually doing a live show. She's doing it right now, but by the time you see it, it's in the past. But she was doing a live show on Instagram from 12 to 12:45. So I'm going to be reading along with her while I eat my lunch. I was able to listen to like one more chapter. I think I'm on chapter 9, I think. So I'm like at page 96. Yeah, I'm on page 96 out of, I don't even know how many pages there are, like almost 400 pages. I didn't realize how big this book was, but I'm really enjoying it. However, I love both main characters' like personalities. However, I feel like Rihanna is a little rough around the edges, and I feel like her personality is going to get her in trouble with this romance. I feel like her mouth is really going to cause an issue, and her like, oh, I don't need a man even though I want this man type of, you know, mindset. So I don't know, we'll see. As for my lunch, I have some spicy pork rinds. I do not like pork rinds, but the spicy ones are pretty good. I have some leftover potato soup that I made last night, and then I have a turkey sub. So I'm gonna sit here and read my book and watch Jacqueline. Update. It is after 5. I'm off work. 4 more days to go till the weekend. Don't really have much planned, but I'm excited for the weekend. I am on my way to the gym. I didn't get any more reading done. Well, actually, I did end up reading 2 chapters on my lunch break. So my friend Jacqueline was hosting an Instagram like live reading sprint. So I joined. Sorry, I was trying to go through a busy intersection. My friend Jacqueline was actually hosting an Instagram sprint live on Instagram. Sorry. And I joined for about 20 minutes of my lunch break, and then I had to go back in, but I did get 2 chapters in, and I don't know, I feel like I'm expecting more out of this romance, but like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what I'm expecting, but I'm enjoying it, but I'm waiting for things to like develop, or for more of like an internal plot. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to go to the gym. I might get some clips in there, I might not, but I will update you guys soon. All Alright guys, so I am home. I just ate dinner. I'm gonna hop in the shower and I'm going to relax in bed and read some more of the Right Swipe. Hey guys, so fresh out the shower and I am so exhausted. The workout I did today was very, very exhausting and my dog's like, peace out, don't want to hear about it. I am fresh out the shower and it's just hit me like how exhausting I am. I'm so freaking tired and it's only 8:30 at night and I am white. The workout I did was very, very much exhausting. There was running involved, tons of burpees, and I'm exhausted. So I just want to relax. So I think what I'm going to do is just sit here, listen to my audiobook. I don't know what it is, but like once I get out of the shower, I don't like to like physically touch paper. I know that's so weird, but I know I'm not the only one out there, but like my fingers like out of the shower or the pool touching paper just like gives me like the heebie-jeebies. But I do have the Right Swipe on my Kindle, so I'm going to be dodging into that one. So I just gotta find my place. But I don't think I actually like really explained what's going on with this book, and if I have, I'm so sorry if I sound like a broken record, but I'm just going to kind of explain everything that's going on. So we have our main character, Rihanna Hunter is her name, and we have the love interest, which is Samson, I forgot what his last name is. But anyways, so Rihanna is like this co-founder and owner of this dating app called Crush, and it first starts off, she's in this convention and hopes to meet her competitor, the owner of her competitor's dating app, which is called Matchmaker, I think. And she wants to like have an exclusive interview with the owner of this dating company, which I find kind of weird with it being the competitor. But while she's at the convention, she realizes that this guy named Samson who was a former pro football player, is now the spokesperson and the face of Matchmaker. And so, but apparently a few months ago, the two of them had like a fling. Apparently he signed up for her dating app and they matched together, and she wasn't looking for anything serious, but apparently the night that they had together was this wild and amazing night that he like begged her for a second night, and she agreed to it. And then he like ghosted her, basically like no show, and then she deleted her profile or like unmatched with him or something, so he couldn't contact her. Well, it turns out that he was actually having a family situation going on, and that's why he ghosted her unintentionally. So now his aunt is the owner of her, I feel like this isn't making any sense. Samson's aunt is the owner of this matchmaking app, and that's who she needs to get in touch with for some reason. I still don't understand why she needs to talk to this woman. So I think she's going to use him to get closer to her, and then I think he's trying to like rekindle this amazing night, because apparently he has not been able to find her or get in touch with her because she never used her real name. So that was the other thing, and I don't think he knew that she was the owner of this app. So that's where I'm at. I would really like to get really close to finishing this book, and it says I'm 30% into the book, so which is pretty good. So I am going to listen to it and hopefully put a good percent. I look so bad. Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 of the Backlist Readathon, and as you can tell, I just woke up. But I thought I would give you an update on last night. I ended up finishing the Right Swipe, and I kind of knew towards the end that it's going to be 3 stars because there was some things that I was really struggling to like get past. So first of all, I loved the romance. I loved like the second chance slash like hate to love type of, I wouldn't even say it's hate to love, but like not truly the friendliest of love. Anyways, I am going to sit on a 3 star. I've decided this year that I'm not doing half stars anymore. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that in a video, but I'm not doing half stars. I want to be a little bit more set and direct on what my ratings are. I really enjoyed the romance out of this one. I felt like the chemistry and the connection between Rihanna and Samson was super cute and so sweet. I really loved their connection that they have with one another. And I loved how they never really lost that connection, even though they haven't seen or spoken to each other in like months. So what I didn't like about it, I didn't like how I didn't really care for the talk about their businesses with the like dating apps and matchmaking services. I didn't really care for that. Felt like I was like kind of over that. I was just like, can we just get back to like the romance, please? I'm not sure if this is like a sports thing, but there was also this like subplot of like Samson and his life outside of being a football player, and I didn't really care for that either. So I feel like there was like a bunch of like mini plots in the story that I just didn't really care for, but I may give the other 2 books in the series a try because it's the Modern Love series, so I may give the other books a try. I just didn't really care for like the business and like the subplots and stuff like that, but I really did enjoy the characters, even like the little side characters. I hope the other 2 books are based off some of the characters in this book. So I read that one, and then I actually read about half of Fuzzy Mud. But yeah, it's okay. I'm not really a middle grade reader, but for what it is, I think it's pretty good so far. It's kind of giving me like Stranger Things vibes. So what am I going to start today? I could do Sharp Objects, Sometimes I Lie, or Before I Knew Him. I kind of want to save the Book of the Month book for last. I don't know why. I think it's because it's labeled as like a bonus prompt, but I kind of want to save that one for last. So I think I'm going to do Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. So I feel like that's like the one that's really calling my name. So I think I'm going to read that one first, and then probably Sharp Objects. Hello guys! I am currently at work. I haven't read anything since this morning when I was driving to work. I actually got like the first 2 to 3 chapters read of Sometimes I Lie, which I have it in my purse right now, but I'm just eating a little chicken Caesar salad for lunch. I like to eat lunch out here in my car just because it kind of like lets me decompress and like get away from work. So even though I'm literally like 6 feet away from the building. Anyways, I'm gonna sit here and listen to the book.
Something to do with it. Then, Monday, 19th December 2016. We both were. I still lived at home, so I stayed as flat as often as I could until it was over. Then I never went back. A woman taxi as she walks collides into me. She shakes her head as though to make me feel safe, but it doesn't. I order a large glass of red wine and maneuver my way through only 2 tables in the open fire. There's no...
Also, my friend Jacqueline is doing an Instagram live read-in, so I'm going to be participating. Everyone go subscribe to Jacqueline. She is so amazing. I love her. She's the sweetest person ever. So even though you can't hear me, hi Jackie. But yeah, I'm currently reading this one. The audiobook's a little weird. Like, I don't know what it is, but I constantly see myself like getting distracted. So I need to like pay attention, but I like it so far. Let me know in the comments if you've read this one, because I've heard like mixed reviews on this one, but a lot of people are very excited for me to read this one. So just let me know. What is up, you guys? I literally just got home, scarfed down some food for dinner, and then I just got out of the shower, and I'm currently being a creeper because Jackie's doing another live show. I'm not sure like if that's overlit, but she's doing another live show on her Instagram. So I have joined and am going to be reading, but I'm also wanting to paint my nails because I kind of picked off my nail polish and I want my nails to keep growing. I thought I would show you what color I wanted to do. I originally had this Insta-Dry by Sally Hansen in the color Gain Momentum, and I really liked that, and I topped it with this new one. It's like a holographic and it's called Moonstone. I really liked it, so I think I might change the color but still put this little glitter top coat on it. I was thinking like a blush pink, or I also have this like lavender color which I really like. Like a lavendery gray. Yeah, I think these are the two colors I'm thinking, or I was thinking about painting them back to this color because this is actually a new color, and I think I might do that since it's St. Patty's Day. It's a mint color. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and listen to my book while I paint my nails. I guess before I start that, I guess I should do like an update. I have no idea where I'm at in this book. I think I'm on like chapter 5, maybe 6. So far you are listening to this woman's thoughts. She's in a coma. She's just now kind of realizing like what's going on, that she can't move, she can't speak, she can't even open her eyes. All she could do is like just hear and like I guess process what's going on. And then it's going into chapters, I think like about a month ago. And so far, the only chapters in the past I've read is where she's like kind of freaking out that she might lose her job, and that's about it. And I know she's married. So I'm kind of like getting a little distracted, and I think it's because I'm only listening to the audiobook. So I think instead of listening to this one, I am going to finish my middle grade book listening to the audiobook. So I'm going to do that, and then I will come back and give you some thoughts on my middle grade.